Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Are you hey okay? In your neck of the woods? So what up? What up? Manners and respect man. Are your girl, Debbie from Donga Yard. Welcome you all to the Jamaican kitchen. Welcome once more. It is the Jamaican cooking journey. If you're new right on over here, special welcome. Those of you who were there with me from the beginning of this journey and you're still here, manners and respect. On today's episode of the Jamaican cooking journey, I'll be sharing with you how to make some mixed vegetable rice. So for this simple little dish, let me notch my flame up here. You're gonna need some hot water. You're gonna need some mixed vegetables, whether you're homemade, your own homemade, or store-bought. You're gonna need a medium-sized onion chopped with 3 cloves of garlic. You're gonna need some chopped red bell pepper, depending on the color of your mixed vegetable. As you can see, mine has no red in there, so I'm using red. You're gonna need some green thyme and some scallions. Fresh green rosemary would be a +2 in space of the time. You're gonna need some pimento seeds. You're gonna need your rice, of course. You're gonna need some butter to start off your dish. You're gonna need a skillet, not a skillet, a pot, or if you're using a skillet, no problem. But make sure that the bottom is not too thin. Okay? So hot water, we can come to a boil and all of that. So salt, of course. We're using a little of this cock soup flavored stuff, you know, a Jamaican something. Yeah. So, and I did say salt, rice. Yes, I think I have it all. So I'm going to be starting off my dish with some butter because I'll be doing a little sauteing. So I'll be using about, that is less than 2 tablespoons, but let us say 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, so I'm going to melt this butter, get it all up, and then I'm going to start a little sauteing. Butter melted, we're going to saute our garlic and our onions first. Okay, so you want to do this on about medium to high flame. You don't want the flame to be too low. So I'm sauteing off the garlic with the onion because I don't want the garlic getting burned. So you know your saute pan, you know. So whilst it's there, you're moving it around until you smell the flavor starts coming out. So you want to do this onion and garlic on its own for a pretty good 1 minute on that medium going up to high flame while stirring it around depending on the bottom of your pot. You don't want nothing in there I get burned. We don't want a burnt taste in the finished dish. Okay, properly sauteed off, and you're gonna put in your red bell peppers. Not necessarily that you have to, you don't really have to, but I need a little red in my mixed vegetable. So it all depends on the mixed vegetable that you have. Remember, bell peppers are not something that is hard, and we are going to finish cook it down and all of that. So you get that little red color. Now, you're going to vamp your heat up to high because we're going to be putting in some frozen mixed vegetables. So you have to get the heat all up there and high. So I'm going to be pouring out. So you see why I needed the red? I'm going to be doing about this. Because this is what I have. My rice is here washed and being drained. This is the amount of rice that I have. So I think this would be fine in there. Or we could have put a little more. And let's see. All of that. Alright? Because remember, the rice is going to be double. Okay? So we're going to add our frozen mixed vegetables right in here. Okay? So you see why we need the heat on high? Yep. You're gonna move that around on the high heat until this mixed vegetable get all properly thawed out. This is what it looks like on the high, and this has been fully thawed. Now, what we want to do, my rice has been washed, properly drained the water in it. we want to put your, you see you're putting your rice in, you see how shelly it is? Because you have washed it properly. Leave it to drain. You are going to put water, but you're not ready for the water as yet. So this is where you're going to be doing now. Some incorporating still on the high. And this is what it looks like. Mixed vegetable rice and all of that. We're going to leave it to let it get the rice mixed in and start like, you know, you see we don't have much of a liquid in there. So we are going to make the rice. You see how it look? Yeah. Remember the rice is there and you're seeing it. But remember the grains are going to be doubled or almost triple in size. So let's do a little more stirring. And you hear say everything are going down at the bottom. And it looks so pretty. Shoot them up, Dad. Dad, you want to say good morning? We are recording in the early morning.
Yeah, good morning, family.
Okay. This is what it looks like. So we'll give it some time, look more time for that, you know, coat up, toast up. Properly coat it up until you start hearing a sizzle. Make a well in the middle, not around the side this time. Hot water to the rescue. This is where you're gonna pour and you're gonna know how to administer onto your rice. Bring your flame down. That what in the pot was hot, and this also now is hot. Yes, we do need a little more water and all of that. That should be fine. That should be beautiful and all of that. This is what it looks like, beautiful. So what you want to do now, you want to get a little of this Grace cock soup, something, Grace, Maggie, whatever. And we want to put about a tablespoon. Mix it up with the oil and did it in there sometime, you know. So we want to get about this in there. You don't need any more than that. This thing has in some salt and some good old Maggi flavor. Yeah, so you want to stir it around properly. And all of that. Now you want your fresh thyme in there. You want your 2 sprigs of scallion, or if it is big, you want to do this. Just do this. This is a little Jamaican thing. And we just, if you don't want to do that, you do what you want to do with it. Don't forget your pimento seeds. Mine. So I'm going to put about this. This is too much. Not a lot. Pimento seeds. These are fine. And because they are fine, they are powerful. They may not be big workless one. These are really flavorful. Remember to give your pimento seeds a little rinse, family. Put it in there and all of that. Wow. Still we see that we need a little more water, so remember to adjust your water to the amount of rice and all of that. Now we want to do a very important thing, something that is very important. We want to test for salt perfection. So we have flavors going on. We sauteed with butter our scallions and our onions and our garlic, added our sweet peppers, and we put in our mixed vegetable. So we have got a lot of flavors down right here, because the heat that you're going to use to cook this is a little below medium. So we want to taste, because we did have the butter with a little salt. We did add a little Maggi mix, so we want taste. So we're going to need a little salt wherever you are. Somebody say, do not put the salt in your hand middle. That's a little long time something where we say you have not got no money. But me did buy enough you have no money, so nothing wrong. You little salt in there to taste. That's just for me. If you need more, you do you. You don't want to put too much water now, you know, so you give it another stir. Don't stir it too much, because you don't want your vegetable and come out done pasa. Now it's time for you just to cover. See, it starts cooking, so you're gonna get yourself on almost down to low. Leave it there for a pretty good 15 to 20 minutes. When we return, we will have our mixed vegetable rice just for you. Let's check our rice, fam. And I did use a piece of foil paper to make sure my steam stays in. So all ready to go, and I know this is ready. So normally we know if you want to eat your scallions, you can. They can be eaten. Okay? So you want to remove your scallions, but you don't want, even though you're going to eat it, you cannot serve it with the scallion on the thyme, just like that. So let us go and take out all of these little scallion, little thyme sprigs, and return. All out, let's flip. This is what we have. Still have another one there, no problem. As you go along, let us just flip. Yes, we add a lot in there, so this thing's supposed to be real flavorful. Let us flip. So you never want the rice to be all that mushy. Yeah. And you could put your twist to this, all your different twist to this, fam. Let me go plate up some for you. See the red coming out there, enhancing all the other vegetable and all of that. Let me go plate up some for you. All plated from my kitchen to yours, from my Jamaican kitchen to your family table, to your palate, and most of all to your stomach. It is mixed vegetable rice done in Debbie's kitchen. You can in you too. And when you do, please do enjoy. Now, family, there are some little things that you gotta look at. Remember, I told you I did my very own mixed vegetable, and if you were on my live or you're on my recent lives, you would have seen me making my mixed vegetable in my Saturday prepping, my last family prepping. Also, there is a video there, better yet. I'm gonna leave the link to those 2 videos that you can see how I did it. Now, what I want to say to you, depending on your mixed vegetable of choice, as I said, you can use your store-bought. You want to look at what the color of the vegetables that you have in what you have already. Then you will know what type of bell peppers or what type of other little stuff you want to put. Because you have green there, you don't want to go with too much green. I never had red, so I decided to put a little red bell pepper just to bring the colors together. Just a little tip for you in your kitchen that you don't have too much of one and all of that. Thanks for the love, thanks for the support. Remember to be you, do you. Most of all, love you some mixed vegetable rice in your kitchen.